Chag Sameach, everyone. And I wanted to share some little insight about Succot. So I'm here in the Sukkah, which represents our world, but the combination between our world and the spiritual world, where we have things from the inside of the house, of our previous house, and then we have things from the outside, the world, nature, and we are kind of a limbo state between the physical and the spiritual world, between our imagination and reality. And in a way, we're in the quantum world. We have to think of the Sukkah as a quantum field, world of possibilities. It's a world of imagination. We know the laws of the Sukkah can change based on the way we look at it. If we things like Dafon Akuma or Lavud, if you have space between two poles, it's less than 3 tfachim, then it's like it's close. A lot of things are imagination. So in this world of imagination, of quantum mechanic, quantum field, and we have here also imagination. Those branches represents the 7 Sfirot, the 7 powers that we have here mostly in this world to affect the world. It represents the parts of the body, the power that we have in us to affect the world. And basically, this is also correspond to the Etz HaChaim, the fruit of the tree of life. And the tree of life itself, we know the tree of life in Kabbalah, it represents the Torah, and it represents also all the 10 Sfirot. Here we have 7 because that's the one we are mostly in touch with, but we have our head to use as the 3, and then the 7 here that we move, that are physical. The 3 are more spiritual, and the 7 correspond to the body, are more physical. So I'm taking all this, and I'm in this quantum world, a world of infinite possibilities, and I connect to the fact that I can affect the world. This is the joy of Sukkot. Me, human being, my head, which is connected to my soul, to the highest heaven, and my body, who is connected to earth, who will die one day, and it's completely physical. I'm this combination of those two worlds, and I have in my hands the ability to change the world and to shake the world. So what do? We actually wave. We go when we turn actually to shake, we turn counterclockwise. Why we turn counterclockwise? Because just like the Hakafot, when we turn around the Torah, the Bima, on the Mizbeach and the top of the temple, we're showing we go beyond time, counter time, counter the way of the world, and therefore we try to transcend nature. That's why Sukkot ends up with the 8th day, which is Simchat Torah Shmini Atzeret, which is the transcending with the Etz HaChaim, with the Torah, this world, and elevate this world. So what do? We show that we transcend every limitation, and everything is possible. And basically, we start waving, right? It's the waving is almost more important than the shaking. If you just do like that, you just shake, nothing happens really. It's not the mitzvah. The mitzvah, the commandment is to wave in all 6 directions. We go right, left, but different minhagim how to do it, but basically right, left, and back, forth, up, down, and we are the center. So we shake all around, up, down, all 6 directions, and we are the center. And basically we're saying, I can affect the entire world in all directions. Me, human being, with my thoughts, with my heart. But what's the main thing? We say the blessing to shake, but really, when do we use it? We use it when we sing, when we say words, when we give sound waves. Just when we do the Hallel, we say Odul Hashem Kitov Kiram Chazdo, and we say Ana Hashem Hoshiana. We use God's name in with the verse, and basically we're sending sound waves. Basically, the whole world, we know according to quantum physics, is made of strings. everything is vibrations, everything is frequencies, and the whole world vibrates all the time. Today we have technology to calculate the vibration of the energy of our head when we meditate, the plant vibration of the plants, vibration, the sound of the earth, sound of the sun. Today we realize that there's a vibration in everything, there's energy in everything, and therefore basically what we are reenacting is the power that God used to create the world. He used the 10 Sfirot, the 7 Sfirot, and we are using the tree of life, the Etz HaChaim, the Sfirot, our emotions, our thoughts, our actions, and we waving back and forth. I'm sending into the world with my sounds. No, I'm sending those sound waves in the world, saying I have the ability to change the world through my speech, and the more intent I have, the more emotions I have, the more the vibrations of my mouth and my voice affect the world. Just like we say every morning, Baruch She'amar v'haya olam. Blessed is he who spoke and the world came into being. God created the world with the power of speech, and we do the same thing. We emulate God by making the world different. We create a world. What world do you want for yourself? Do you want a world of love? Send words of love. You want a world of peace? Send words of peace. You have to go back and forth, back and forth. You bring the vibrations out and you bring it back to you until your whole world, which is your Sukkah, it becomes a world where you have created the vibration that you want. And if we do that at the beginning of the year, then we're able to create a whole year full of those vibrations, and we stay connected to them, and we try to live with them. So I encourage you all to vibrate, become vibrant being, and send those songs, those music, those words as you shake, and eventually you come at Simchat Torah with the Torah and you dance with the Torah. The Torah itself is the actual tool. This is like a sample, a training device, so to speak, so that we realize that really the Torah does that. The words of the Torah have the ability to change the world, and each time you speak the Torah, that's why we have to sing the Torah, we have to speak the Torah. You have to sing when you learn, ideally, with the right intent and the right emotions, and the whole world is changed, the whole world is affected by those sound waves. So let us all be able to realize that we can really truly change the world with our voice, with our intent, with our emotions, and may we see a better world, a world where we end up in the Sukkah of the Leviathan, a world where God is everywhere and we speak to Him directly, and it's not just in our imagination, it's not just in our Sukkah, it is everywhere. It is the ultimate consciousness. That's what we want to achieve. The Sukkah is the space where you can create the consciousness that we are all one, that we're all connected, that we affect the world, we affect each other, and we're meant to be one, we're meant to be united. That's why we take all those powers in our hands and we unite them all together, and we show that we connect to the fact that unity is the ultimate goal and purpose, unity with the spiritual world, physical world. And yeah, Chag Sameach.